Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have another video for you today, and these are battles that I did on stream. The team is going to be Metacham with Shadow, Gliscor, and Lantern. So I got this team from my friend, and, well, he used to stream, Kevin Saladiris, but he got the team from someone else. Not really sure who he got it from, but he hit Legend with this team last season, and he actually just hit it with this season, with this team in this season. So huge congratulations to Kevin for hitting Legend. If you want to go ahead and give the team a try, you can go ahead and do that. Obviously, Dragonite in the lead is going to be very difficult. I did battle two Dragonites, and I lost to both of them in the lead when I was using this team on the day. But it's very, very difficult. One of the games I almost won though, but I don't think we don't have them in this video. But either way, yeah, so the team did work well for me. We're taking a look at a 5-0. I went up over 100 points. I had a 5-0, and the rest were like 3-2s. I think I had 1-2-3. But yeah, over 100 points. Here's a Dragonite, and of course we do have that Gliscor for it. So very nice. Just going to be able to spam out these Night Slash attacks, get to him really fast. This will do a lot of damage to the Dragonite, almost KOing it. The Dragonite is going to go ahead and fire back with an attack of its own. I'm going to go ahead and shield. It's a Shadow Ball. That is a good shield by me. I do go ahead and farm, and out comes Obstoon, trying to get to this Earthquake. My opponent does get to an attack, but I do live a Night Slash, so I don't have to really worry about this Night Slash. And then I get off the Earthquake. Earthquake from a Shadow Gliscor is so powerful. I know Kevin was running the regular Gliscor. He said only because he doesn't have the Shadow one. I love the Shadow damage, so I personally really am happy with the Shadow version. But I'm going to go ahead and go for this Night Slash, and that is going to pick up the shield, and I'm looking really good. I know that Weezing does not have Play Rough. I'm going to go ahead and take the attack right now with, take the Overheat with my Lantern, and then I can go ahead and bring in Metacham and go for this Ice Punch. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent. Going to be able to take that one. You love to see it. So, yeah, I mean, this is a similar team to a really common team, which is Metacham Noctowl instead of the Gliscor and Lantern. So, that is also a really powerful team, but instead, Gliscor in the lead. Okay, going up against Dragonair. So, at the time when I went into this battle, I wasn't sure what to expect with Dragonair, but this is actually a common team with Shadow Dragonair, Metacham, and Bastion. You generally have to win Switch to do really well, to win with this team. And it's basically trying to RPS the backline, or the opponent can RPS with their backline. But I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go. And I actually survive it, barely survive it, and get off an Ice Punch, which will be enough to KO the Dragonair, but you do have to win Switch at all costs with the Dragonair. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Gliscor, go for the farm down. Now again, I wasn't anticipating a Metacham and Bastion. I wasn't sure what to expect at the time. Didn't know that team, but it actually is going to be Metacham. And of course, my whole team does well against Bastion, especially that Metacham and Gliscor as well when shields are down. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one, and it's going to be a power punch, but that's totally fine, not a big deal, and it is Bastion, so I'm going to be able to get off this Earthquake. So much damage, it almost KOs, not quite, but it almost KOs, and I'm going to go ahead and, I could have done the Night Slash, whatever, I just wing attack down the Bastion, and I'm going to be able to take that game. Good game, well played to my opponent. Moving on, Metacham into Bastion. Ooh, the Dream Lead. We're having some good leads. I'm not going to lie, having some good leads. Bastion is going to switch into Toxicroak. I'm going to bring in Gliscor right now. I do resist the Mud Bomb. I do resist the Sludge Bomb as well as the Dynamic Punch if they happen to have it. But it's going to be Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go ahead and farm up and just go for the Night Slash. This I don't think KOs, but I could wing attack down. One more wing attack should pick up the knockout, as it does. So very nice, able to take that one. Bastion can come in. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for the Earthquake if the Bastion does come in, and it does, and I do get to that Earthquake. Kind of bad timing there, but I just wanted to get it off. Doesn't really matter. I can only get off one attack anyway, but they actually let it go. I wasn't sure if they would let it go because they know I have Metacham, but it's a Dragonite, and of course Metacham and Lantern don't really like Dragonite. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Metacham and go for the Ice Punch, and my opponent actually lets this one go, which is huge. For me, because this is really tough. I'm going to go ahead and maybe try and catch. Not able to catch, but my opponent, of course, has to throw anyway. But yeah, so Metacham and Lantern do not like This Trevenant, not at all. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my Surf Attack. This will pick up the shield. It has to. Otherwise, it will be enough to KO, and I'll be able to take the win. My opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack. I just let it go. Seed Bomb will KO me. But I could bring in Metacham right now. My opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack. I wasn't sure. Maybe I could double shield and just counter down the ghost type. And can I do it? That's what I'm going for. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one. Pretty confident I can. I don't know why, but my opponent throws a Shadow Ball. A Seed Bomb would have picked up the job, would have gotten the job done. But maybe they weren't able to get to 2 Seed Bombs anyway. Good game, well played. Moving on, Metacham into Machamp. Another favorable lead for me because I do resist all the attacks besides Payback. And I'm going to charge up to the Psychic and throw the Ice Punch right now. Ice Punch will pick up the shield, very nice. And because he's shielded, I was thinking they probably do have Payback, but I know I live a Payback anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and let it go, and it is the Payback. But I could get off the Ice Punch. Will my opponent want a double shield, or will my opponent just let this one go? My opponent will let that one go, so Machamp goes down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch into Lantern. And my opponent going to go ahead and throw an attack. I am up a shield, which is really nice. It's going to be Power Up Punch. I'm glad I didn't shield. I was actually thinking about shielding that, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Thunderbolt right now. Very nice indeed. Get off some damage. My opponent is staying in. My opponent will go ahead and throw another attack. I just let this one go, and it's going to be another Power Up Punch, so that's good for me. It's possible they have Ice Punch and not Psychic. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the Surf right now. And this Surf will pick up the shield, so my opponent might be weak to Lantern in the back. My opponent going to go ahead and throw an attack. I just let it go. I'm going to rely on Gliscor with 2 shields. Gliscor with 2 shields, even to swamp it, we're looking really good. I do shield this one. I lost count at this point, so I wasn't sure if it was just a Power Punch. It is a Power Punch, but it's still a good shield. It's actually another fighting type, a Hitmonchan. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it, but that is great for me, so I'm going to go ahead and commit a shield right now. And it's going to be an Ice Punch. And I do go ahead and get off my Earthquake right now. And this Earthquake is going to obviously be enough to KO. And I'm going to be able to take this game. Well played to my opponent. So yeah, going to be able to win that one. You absolutely love to see it. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Dragonite in the lead. So whenever you see Dragonite in the lead, usually there's at least 1 Steel type in the back. In this case, it's 2 Steel types, which is what I called. I did predict. I did battle the same team twice. During this day, only one in this set, but it's Dragonite, Galarian Stunfisk, and Registeel. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Ice Punch. I know I'm going to pick up a shield, and then I switch into Lantern. Out comes the Registeel, so I am predicting a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. I am going to go ahead and throw this Thunderbolt right now. Thunderbolt is going to do some nice neutral damage, and my opponent will go ahead and get off this attack, and this is going to be a Focus Blast. That is fine. Well, I mean, my opponent gets to lock on me down, which is not ideal, but at least I could throw this Thunderbolt, and I do get it pretty low, be able to get some fun with Metacham, and which means I will have an Ice Punch for that Dragonite that I assume will come in because I am predicting that Stunfisk in the back. So I do have to shield this. It's going to be a Zap Cannon. It has a chance of debuffing me, and it does debuff me, which is unfortunate, but I guess that gives me an extra counter maybe. And Dragonite is coming in, and I know they have to shield even though I am debuffed, unless if they want this Dragonite to go down, and they do not, so very nice indeed. My opponent is going to go ahead and throw an attack, and I will go ahead and shield, and if it is the Stunfisk in the back, Gliscor is looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an attack, but no, my opponent actually tries to catch. Luckily, I did not throw that Ice Punch. Rock Slide coming out. I'm going to be able to take this with the Shadow Gliscor, no problem. And I'm counting, and we do make it to the moves at the same time. CMP, I'm going to go ahead and throw my Earthquake, expecting this to KO the Galarian Stunfisk. Easy KO. And, I mean, a Night Slash will be enough to KO, but my opponent actually gets off an attack, which will be enough to KO me. But as long as they don't have another Dragon Claw, I'm going to be able to win, and they don't, because I do get off my Ice Punch, and this Ice Punch is going to be enough to KO that Shadow Dragonite. And that is going to be a great game, very well played to my opponent. So yeah, going to be able to take that one, and that is going to be a beautiful 5-0. And yeah, back in the 2700s, which is really nice. I did drop from the 2800s, which is not ideal, but this team did get me back into the 2700s, which is really nice. Going to be able to pick up this Hisuian Sneasel as well. And yeah, moving on up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.